How do you do that?
Well, you asked who it was, so
I know. I asked her who it was. If she felt like standing, she could stand.
Yes, sir.
If I wanted her to stand, I'd tell her to stand. I don't know what you are in control of nothing right now.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, does he talk this much always? Does it get on your nerves? Yeah, because about a third into his thing, it was getting on my nerves. So why should I give you another chance? Because normally, this is real simple for me.
And my commitment to my family. That's the only reason I would not ask for jail, sir. Please, I beg.
The young lady in the pink is your fiance?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and apologize to her.
This defendant starts his court hearing on Zoom, calmly claiming he's been completely sober and acting like everything is normal. But almost immediately, the judge notices something doesn't add up and orders him to come into the courtroom in person. That alone tells you the judge isn't buying the story at all. Once he arrives, things start falling apart fast. There's a positive alcohol test, and suddenly we hear about his fiance's birthday party, mixed cups, and how it was all just a big misunderstanding. The problem is, the more he talks, the worse it sounds. Instead of taking responsibility, he starts shifting blame onto his own partner, which is honestly uncomfortable to watch. The judge catches that instantly and shuts it down, even making him apologize to his fiancée right there in open court. And then comes a moment that really seals it. The judge asks the fiancée if he talks too much, and without hesitation, she agrees in front of everyone. This hearing is a perfect example of how over-explaining, lying, and blaming others can completely destroy your credibility when your freedom is on the line. Let me know in the comments what you think about the wrong cup excuse and whether you believe it for even a second. Let's dive in.
Your Honor, regarding the adjournment, Mr. Ginyard recently had a child. That child is in the NICU and the child's not doing well. The status is kind of precarious. So he would like to request a bit of a longer adjournment.
Any objection from the people?
I wouldn't have an objection to a longer adjournment. However, court can receive a bond violation may not be. I just by email.
What is it?
I'm not in receipt of anything either.
I'm in receipt of a report that indicates that as far as the SoberLink device that Mr. Ginyard is on, that he was late for a test on the 18th, tested negative. On the 20th, he missed a test, later tested negative. More concerning, on the 22nd, he missed a test, later tested positive with a BAC of 0.027, and then missed a retest at 12:19, 12:42, 1:19, 1:49, 2:19. Well, it says 2:19 twice. So there was a positive test and then several missed tests after that. People are concerned there was an open alcohol container in the vehicle when Mr. Ginyard was pulled over, and then later a firearm was found in the car as well, which is the basis of these charges. People have concerns about his alcohol use.
Well, Your Honor, I haven't spoken with Mr. Ginyard about the bond violation. I also haven't seen the discovery to respond to the allegation. I don't know why he's, yeah.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I haven't had any alcohol since I've been home. I have this tether on my leg. I've been doing this silver leaf thing, and I haven't took any type of drug since I've been home. I've been working 6 days a week.
Mr. Ginyard, hold on one second, please.
He's going to need to get down here today because his Zoom privileges, had we had that, would have been revoked.
Okay, I'm going to call you, Mr. Ginyard, right now.
So I'll pass it, but I'll recall it sometime, likely around noon, but I've got some leeway this afternoon.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Terrence Ginyard.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perry on behalf of Mr. Ginyard. Record again?
Terrence Ginyard, Your Honor.
Your Honor, thank you for the opportunity to speak with my client again. I think you would like to address the court.
Your Honor, I take full responsibility of the violation.
What happened?
So the night of the 22nd was her birthday party. It was really
Whose
big.
birthday party?
Stand, please.
Who is it?
Sherelle. This is my fiance, Sherelle Smith.
Ma'am, you could sit if you want. I don't even know how he is trying to tell her to stand. How do you do that?
Well, you asked who it was, so
I know. I asked her who it was. If she felt like standing, she could stand.
Yes, sir.
If I wanted her to stand, I'd tell her to stand. I don't know what you are in control of nothing right now.
Yes.
Like, did this dude seriously just blame his fiancée for his positive drug test? That is such a low move. Oh, it was her birthday. I grabbed her cup by accident. Come on, man. At some point, you've got to take responsibility for your own actions. Your freedom is on the line, and this is the excuse you're going with. And if you know anything about Judge Simpson, you already know he's not letting that slide for even a second. What I love most is how he made the fiancée stand up and be part of the conversation. Because the moment you say it out loud in front of her, the excuse sounds exactly as ridiculous as it is. You could literally see the panic set in when he realizes his blame the fiancé strategy is blowing up in real time. It's honestly uncomfortable to watch a grown man try to hide behind his partner instead of just owning a mistake. That kind of deflection doesn't make you look innocent. It makes you look dishonest. And judges see that instantly. At this point, it's pretty clear the judge is seeing straight through him. And frankly, I think he just made a situation 10 times worse by opening his mouth. So what do you guys think? Do you believe the wrong cup excuse for even a second? Or is this just another case of someone lying when the truth would have hurt a lot less?
Go ahead.
So on the night of her birthday party, I cooked, tried to make everything perfect for her and her family. That's from Detroit. They came down, celebrated her birthday at home, had a good time. There was no alcohol around that I seen. Now, I did take a cup of substance, I guess, that consumed alcohol. I do agree to that. And it was a cup that was around that I had misplaced with mine. Now, I do agree to taking that. At the same time, as far as battling everything I'm going through, I was talking to CMH. They're working with me. My mom is staying with me now, just as far as her care. With my daughter being out of UNIC and recovering well, that is. I just was battling a lot. My first time on Tether, sir, I haven't been in trouble in 7 years. Not saying that's a good or bad thing, but just to bring the matters forward. I've been doing a great job handling myself. I have my own place. I've been there 5 years. I've had this job for 2 years. I'm a sous chef there. I was supposed to be at work today. If I missed this weekend, for sure, I'm out of a job.
Oh, I know.
Understood. But just going through all this, I've been dealing with CMH for mental health. I do have an appointment in 4 days, and she has on record I sent to her with them so I can get some type of help with mental and some type of treatment. Now, I was going to ask you if it's okay, even if, say, for this violation, I'm not saying it's not serious. It's my first time being on this type of thing. And if I can do like 3 times a day blowing, if I can do any type of outside programs, if I can report to community corrections twice a week, anything just to keep my job and my place to stay. Because I have her with me that stays in my apartment, and I have my mom. And I don't know, like, if I'm incarcerated, I'm not going to have a place to stay. Neither will they.
Ma'am, does he talk this much always? Yeah. Does it get on your nerves? Yeah, because about a third into his thing, it was getting on my nerves. But I got to let him go. And then I could see you there just...
Okay, that was actually hilarious. The judge literally asks if he talks this much. And the fiancé immediately says, yeah, that is just the comic relief we needed. I mean, you know you've been rambling way too long. When even your own support system is like, yeah, please stop talking. It completely breaks the tension in the room. But at the same time, it proves the judge's point perfectly. This guy is just trying to talk his way out of trouble instead of actually listening to what's going on. He's up there giving this whole dramatic speech about his life story, trying to make excuses for a positive alcohol test, and everyone in the courtroom is just mentally exhausted. I swear, it's like watching someone perform a one-man show with no intermission. And honestly, I love how Judge Simpson handled it. Instead of just rolling his eyes or cutting him off immediately, he let the fiancé speak up, which exposed just how ridiculous this whole wrong cup excuse really was. You could literally see the panic set in when the blame the wife strategy backfired completely. It's honestly kind of embarrassing to watch a grown man try to hide behind his partner instead of just owning up to a mistake. And the best part? The judge actually bonded with the fiancé over how annoying the defendant is, which is something you almost never see. That little exchange doesn't just lighten the mood. It makes a bigger point about accountability and how people need to face the consequences of their actions. So, let me know in the comments. Do you think he really grabbed the wrong cup, or is he just straight up lying? And do you think the judge handled this perfectly? Or would you have gone a little harder on him? Either way, this guy definitely made a strong case for why talking too much can actually make things worse in court.
Why should I give you another chance? Because normally this is real simple for me.
Only because of my living situation, I would ask your honor, and as far as my job and my commitment to my family. That's the only reason I would not ask for jail, sir, or for this violation. It's just because the commitment to my family. And as far as much as I progressed through the years, even though, like I said, I haven't been here in 7 years, I asked for some type of help, and I'm reached out to CMH. I'll see them in 4 days, and I do have the appointment.
I think Mr. Ginyard speaks very well for himself, but I just want to emphasize to the court, he's expressed to me how much pressure he is under supporting all those around him. He knows that this violation has threatened that, and any further violations will threaten that as well. He has children, and he's up in circuit court on a felony non-support case where he has paying significant amounts of child support. So like he said, his mother is staying with him. His mother has kidney cancer.
I'm able to. I'm registered to pay $1,000 a month. On top of, I have to pay $9,000 before the end of next year in order not to make it a felony. I'm just going through a lot right now, so I need to keep my job, my place, and to make sure my family has somewhere to go this winter. Please, I beg you.
The young lady in the pink is your fiance?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and apologize to her.
Sherelle, I apologize for my actions and what I've caused.
You didn't even know what he's apologizing for.
Anything that we have on, I'm truly sorry.
That's not even what I wanted you to apologize for. You want to know why did I stop you from talking the first time?
About the cake.
Why did I stop you from talking?
About the cake incident, sir.
Yeah. What were the words that were coming out of your mouth regarding that cake?
As far as an infused cake, sir.
Yeah. But what else was coming out of your mouth? That would lead me to think you need to apologize to her.
That it was her birthday cake.
No.
And that she did it. You were blaming her for what was your weakness, your mistake.
Understood, sir.
That's the part that I didn't even know she was there. I don't know her, but that's just wrong. And maybe it's the time to say something like this. Sometimes, just stand up, be a man, take it. If you did something wrong, you did something wrong. Don't take your lady and blame her for it. Or that she did something and that's why I'm in the boat I'm in. You're in the boat you're in because you're in the boat you're in.
True, sir. Yes, sir, Your Honor.
I'm going to adjourn this probable cause hearing to December 11, 2025, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to put him in for Thanksgiving, although I should.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Judge Simpson.
No, you don't thank me. You thank her.
Yes.
Because she's the one that's leading me to do it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Well, both of them. I ain't going to try to get involved in all that. I'll set your sentencing on it for December 11, 2025 at 9 a.m. on your bond violation. Come back here, not act right, not do the right thing. I still got all that hanging over your head.
Understood. I understand, sir.
You know what? You can also thank that attorney that's standing next to you.
Yes.
She was giving me everything to be able to do something with you because the easy thing would have been just to lock you up.
Understood, sir.
Don't mess this up. But I'm going to change his bond conditions. You're on a scram teller?
I've never been on nothing like this.
You're a scram.
He's on a sober link, but he's on a home confinement.
I'm home confinement.
So he'll stay with the home confinement except for work. What he's going to do, because here's the other thing, young man. I usually don't let people out right before Thanksgiving because that's the date that the most alcohol in the United States is consumed.
Understood.
That is why I do not let people out, and I really shouldn't be letting you out. So on Monday morning, part of the order is,
yes,
he's going to continue on a sober lane. Then part of the order is going to be on Monday morning, you've got to report to community corrections for an ETG test. That's going to let me know if you drank over the weekend.
Okay.
God help you if you did.
I'll be good, Your Honor. I promise. I'll be great.
Okay, we got that. Ma'am, you want him back? You do? Really? Because all you can do is just tell me no. I'll just send it. Oh, okay. All right. Go on and be with your family.
This hearing was honestly a perfect example of how a judge can see right through the excuses we tell ourselves. I mean, this guy walked in thinking he could just smooth talk his way out of a violation like the court was some kind of negotiation table. But Judge Simpson wasn't having it. He made him face reality, look in the mirror, and even confront his fiancée, forcing him to be honest for once. And you got to give credit where it's due. The judge actually let him stay out for Thanksgiving despite all the lies he told. That right there's a reminder that mercy is still alive in the justice system. Most judges, they probably would have slapped the cuffs on the second he tried to blame the infused cake. So yeah, this dude better be grateful because he just got a rare second chance. The takeaway here is pretty simple. If you mess up, own it. And whatever you do, don't drag your family down with you while trying to dodge responsibility. This was a hard lesson in humility that he desperately needed before he actually lost everything. But here's the thing. Judges are human too. They balance accountability with compassion. And in this case, Judge Simpson hit that balance perfectly. I mean, it's not just about punishment. It's about giving people a moment to reflect and hopefully get it right next time. So let me know in the comments. Do you think Judge Simpson was too nice? Or was it the perfect gesture considering Thanksgiving was just around the corner? Either way, this hearing was a masterclass in honesty, accountability, and why trying to talk your way out of trouble almost never works. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next courtroom breakdown.